The current size of the Glasgow necropolis is 37 acres. 50,000 burials have taken place there, and most of the 3,500 tombs have been constructed up to 14 feet deep with stone walls and brick partitions. On the top of the necropolis, tombs were even blasted out of the rock face. The necropolis was one of the few cemeteries to keep records of the dead, including profession, ages, sex, and cause of death. In July 1878, the visitors' book shows that 13,733 people visited the Glasgow necropolis. There are monuments here designed by major architects and sculptors of the time, including Alexander Greek Thompson, Charles Rennie Mackintosh, and J.T. Rochhead, in every architectural style created for the prominent and wealthy entrepreneurs of the second city of the empire. In 1650, the merchant's house bought the land, part of the estate of Wester Craigs, now known as the Glasgow necropolis. As the west side was rocky and not able to be developed, it was subsequently planted with fir trees and became known as Fir Park. In 1804, the Scots firs in the park started to die back, and then they were replaced with mainly elm and willow, and the area became a Victorian park and arboretum. In 1825, the foundation stone of the John Knox monument was laid in the park. The merchant's house then asked architect David Hamilton, as well as Stuart Murray, the curator of the Botanical Gardens, and James Cleland, the superintendent of public works, to produce a feasibility study for forming the Glasgow necropolis. And in 1828, just 3 years later, the Committee of Directors of Lands and Quarries agreed to the proposal. A couple of years after that, in 1831, a competition for converting the Fir Park into a cemetery with 5 prizes ranging from £10 to £50 was advertised in the newspapers. 16 plans were received, and they were put on exhibition in the Dilettante Society's exhibition rooms in the Argyle Arcade. David Bryce of Edinburgh won first prize, and his brother John Bryce of Glasgow the second. This burial ground was always intended to be interdenominational, and the first burial in 1832 was that of a Jew, Joseph Levi, a jeweller. In 1877, the burn that was running under the Bridge of Sighs was culverted. This burn, in which St Mungo was said to have fished for salmon, is now completely underground and flows its way down to the River Clyde.